equal to given angle. We need to construct an angle equal to a given angle. So let's construct an angle first. Let's draw a line segment. We draw a line segment. Draw an angle. Name it as ABC. So let's consider this is a given angle. ABC, angle ABC is a given angle. Angle ABC is a given angle. Equal to this angle ABC, we need to construct another angle here. So first, let's draw a line. Name it as PQ. We have drawn a line segment. Name it as PQ. So let's make an arc on this line segment AB with the vertex B. Let's see again. So what we have constructed before, the angle ABC. On angle ABC, we have taken some convening radius on compass. Using the vertex B, we made an arc on this. So using the vertex B, make an arc here. So using this, we're done. So now, the similar manner, let's take the same radius using the vertex P, make an arc again. What we have done, let's recall. Angle ABC we have constructed. It's a given angle. Let's consider this is a given angle. And using the vertex B, make an arc on this. We make an arc on this. So using the same radius, now let's make an arc using the point P. Let's make an arc using the point P. Now we've done it. So now we got the 2 points on angle ABC. Let's take it as 1 and 2. So let's see what is the distance between 1 and 2. 1, 2. So measure it with the compass. This is the measurement of 1 and 2. 1 and 2 we measure. So with 1 and 2, we take this point as 3. 3 as a vertex. We cut this arc, previous arc, what we have done here using P. So using 3, we cut this arc and the 2 arcs are intersecting at one point. Take that point as R. So now let's join this P and R. So now angle PQR is similar to angle PQR is equal to angle ABC. This angle PQR. It is equals to angle ABC. These both are equal. Let's recall what we have done here. We have taken angle ABC first. We considered some angle ABC we draw, and after that we have taken compass with the convenient radius. We made an arc. We've done it. So using the same radius, how much we have taken on this angle ABC with the same radius. Using the vertex P, we've done the same arc with the same radius. Using the vertex P, we're done. So arc we made. Now let's see what is the point 1 and 2 here. We took the point 1 and 2 here where this arc is intersecting angle ABC. So this is a point 1 and point 2. Let's measure this 1 and 2 here, this manner. The distance between 1 and 2. This is the distance between 1 and 2. And previously, by taking this radius, previously what we have done on PQ, this arc is intersecting at 3. That arc at 3, we took that radius. Previous radius what we have measured 1 and 2. Using 3, cut this arc. So 2 arcs will be intersected. We get one of the point. That point you take it as arc. So now let's join P and R. We get an angle. So that is equals to angle ABC. So now this is a way to construct an angle equal to a given angle. So let's go to the next one. Let's see how to construct a perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector to a given line segment. So when to construct a perpendicular bisector to given a line segment, let's provide line segment first. This is the given line segment, name it as AB. Let's consider this is the given line segment. We have taken as AB. Now, how to construct a perpendicular bisector? For it is let's draw a line segment again on this. Line segment AB we have taken. So now to construct a perpendicular bisector for AB line segment, perpendicular bisector, bisect means 2, dividing into 2 equal parts, bisecting, making into 2 equal parts, perpendicular, that also making the angle of 90 degrees. So perpendicular bisector, that side, whatever the line we are making, that should make the line segment into 2 equal parts and also should make the 90 degrees angle. So to do that, we need to take more than half radius on the line segment, given line segment. So let's take more than half radius. It's not that a particular measurement we need to take. We can take any radius which is more than half of AB. So this is more than half of AB. Let's take the vertex A, make an arc. We have taken a vertex A and make an arc, and using the same radius make an arc on below the line segment. So we took a radius more than half radius on AB, we took an arc on upside and here below the line segment. With vertex A we have done with the same radius. Now with the vertex B, cut this arc. With the vertex, we have done A. With A we have done. With the vertex B, with the same radius, make an arc. We done arc, and we also done with the downside. So we got 2 arcs. So these 2 arcs should be joined together. So this line segment is divided into 2 parts. Here, where is it intersecting the line segment? The perpendicular bisector, the line which is intersected the line segment. Let's take it as O, the letter O, and this divided into 2 parts. AO and OB is both are equal. This is called perpendicular bisector, and also it makes 90 degree angle here, and always it makes a 90 degrees angle. So let's recall what we have done here. AB as a line segment we draw. Let's draw it again. So AB line segment. Let's draw a line segment AB and take compass. Take more than half radius on AB. It's not that a particular radius we need to take. We can take any one of the radius, but it must be more than half. So we need to take more than half on this AB. Let's make an arc on upside of AB and downside of AB also. Upside and downside. Two marks we made with the vertex A. With the vertex B, let's cut this arc. So we got two arcs now. Let's join these two arcs. So this is a point and this another point. Let's join this both. Now this is called perpendicular bisector. The reason is this line is meeting the AB at one of the point, take it as O. This perpendicular line will divide this line segment into two parts, two equal parts. So for example, this is 5 centimeters and this is also 5 centimeters will be. Okay, so then it is called AO is equals to OB. The two equal parts AO and OB will be equal, and also the lines what we have drawn, perpendicular line, that is will make 90 degrees with the AB. So that's the reason we call this is perpendicular. So perpendicular line. So this is the process to construct a perpendicular bisector. Let's see how to bisect an angle. Bisecting an angle. So let us consider one of the angle. We have drawn angle. So let's name it as ABC. ABC is the given angle. So we need to bisect this angle. So to bisect this angle, let's consider some of the radius on compass. We'll take a convenient radius on compass. It's not that we need to take a constant radius. We can take any one of it. So we can take some radius. We took some radius and cut this angle ABC in this manner. Let's look at it again. So using the vertex B, we cut this angle ABC in this manner. We'll get 2 points. The arc will intersect this BC at 1 and AB at 2. So the 2 points are 1 and 2 we have taken. So using this point 1 and 2 will make another arcs. So how? With the convenient radius or with the same radius also we can make it. So I'm using the same radius, we can use the same radius or change the radius, but it must be constant. So using the same radius and the point A, make an arc here inside the angle. Now with the point 2, cut this arc. Let's recall again. We constructed an angle ABC. Using vertex B, we made an arc. We took 1 and 2. With 1, with the same radius, we made an arc. with 2, cut this arc. They got one more arc here. So the arc, when we got that point, we take it as 3. So the vertex B and 3 should be joined together. Let's see. We join this point 3 and vertex B. Now let's see angle, and this name it as this way, name it as D. So now let's observe angle ABD, angle ABD and angle DBC. This both will be equal. Angle ABD, angle DBC are equal angles because angle ABC is bisected. That means it is divided to 2 equal parts, 2 equal angles. So we get angle ABD is equal to angle DBC. So let's measure with the protractor. So let's place this center of the protractor at vertex B. Now we get this is 20 degrees, 0, 10, 20, 20 degrees. So let's place this protractor on this base of BD, vertex B only. So on base of BD. So let's see here. So X on BC, the protractor is placed at the vertex B on the base of BD. Now 0, 10, 20. Exactly these both angles are equal. This is 20 degrees and this is also 20 degrees. The total angle ABC is 40 degrees. Angle ABC is 40 degrees and angle ABD and angle DBC are each one is 20 degrees. So this is the process of bisecting an angle. Let's go to the next one.